First of all, I'd like to say thank you for being here today. We would like to provide you with some information that you're already aware of, but also provide you with some additional information as it pertains to this case. Yesterday, shortly before 3 p.m., a father, Mr. Garcia, picked up his 2 children at school, a 4-year-old and a 7-year-old. He entered the interstate at Rio Grande and I-40, headed westbound. As the vehicle proceeded westbound, some type of incident happened. It's unclear still what that incident was, other than the fact it was a road rage that resulted in murder. According to our witnesses, we are now looking for a newer model Toyota, 2014 or 2015 year model, possibly a Camry or a Corolla. It is either maroon or dark red in color and is a 4-door vehicle. The vehicle also has an air spoiler on the trunk and dark tinted windows. We will also confirm that it did have a University of New Mexico license plate on the vehicle. We know that the little girl and her 7-year-old brother were in the back seat of the red truck that the dad was driving. We do have the following suspect information: possibly Hispanic, in his 20s or 30s. He had a thin goatee, a thin face, a soft jaw, and of average build. He was wearing a black shirt with either gold or yellow writing on it. As the vehicles proceeded westbound on Interstate 40, shots were fired into the truck, the red truck. The father, recognizing that he did in fact hear shots, saw that his daughter was bleeding, pulled to the edge of the road, and tried to administer first aid. Some of the vehicles that you saw yesterday at the roadside were actually people who witnessed the incident or stopped because they saw what seemed to be a horrific incident. 2 of those people who did stop were nurses, and they were able to help render care to little Lily. Lily was transported to the University of New Mexico Hospital, where she died. I want to thank everybody who called in with what we consider to be credible and very valuable tips. More than a dozen leads have helped us put this information together. A passerby who was in Gallup stopped, contacted the New Mexico State Police as a result of what was aired on television last night, and he has now been identified as one of our credible and valuable witnesses. This is how our community operates, and we do everything we can to support those who are grieving. Many people have reached out to us. At this time, I would like to just acknowledge the great work of the many agencies that are assisting the Albuquerque Police Department, and I would like to acknowledge the off-duty Bernalillo County Sheriff's Deputy who stopped at roadside to help render aid. Also included in the investigation is APD violent crimes detectives who have not stopped or slept. They continue to work this case. Every officer in law enforcement in New Mexico is currently looking for the vehicle I have described. I would also like to thank the New Mexico State Police, the United States Marshal Service, the New Mexico Department of Corrections, their fugitive team, the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Department, as well as our counterparts at the Federal Bureau of Investigation, who is assisting with the investigation. I would like to remind everybody that this is a horrific time for this family. The tragic loss of little 4-year-old Lily well before her time. But our commitment to the family and to our community is that we will catch this guy. We won't give up until he is found. I would also like to announce the following rewards. The mayor's office has added $10,000 to the reward, as well as our city council has now added $10,000 in reward. And here to speak on the behalf of the Albuquerque Office of the Federal Bureau of Investigation is Special Agent in Charge Carol Lee.
Thank you, Chief. On behalf of the entire Federal Bureau of Investigation, I would like to offer our condolences on the death of little Lily Garcia. We are not only working closely with the Albuquerque Police Department, but we have also opened our own investigation. This means the FBI will use any and all means and methods at our disposal to find the individual who shot Lily, no matter how long it takes. We also would like to announce the FBI is offering an additional $5,000 reward, in addition to what Chief Eden just announced, for the information that leads to the arrest and conviction of the person responsible for this killing. Chief Eden, the men and women of the FBI, join you in your determination to find this shooter. We need to work together with the community to stop this senseless violence.
Thank you, Carol. I would also like to say that Daniel's Family Funeral Services has contacted the family and has offered to the family a free burial. That's exactly what Albuquerque is all about. We would ask that if people have tips, please do not call 911. To continue to use 242 COPS as your avenue to provide us with tips. We believe that the information that we have provided today is solid information, and we believe that there are many people out there that may have seen something but are not coming forward. We are hoping that the reward will encourage those people to come forward with additional information and provide it to us. And again, I want to thank the media. Your prompt reporting last night on the news has led to many, many of these leads. Your willingness to take significant airtime to cover this story has been very beneficial to our detectives. I was talking to the sergeant in charge of homicide, and she told me just a minute ago that we have never seen such valuable information come to us that we consider not only to be credible, but extremely valuable. So again, thank you to the members of the press.